Hello, my friend. How are you? Glad to be with you again. This is Engineer Taha from Shiak Safety, and today I want to speak about a very small subject. I got so many questions from so many of my friends about why we do risk assessment. Risk assessment. You know, the risk assessment is the systematic study for doing, examining, the safety systems. Well, I told them we have 5 reasons for doing the risk assessment. Yeah, why we do risk assessment? Normally, let's do it. Let me tell you about 5 reasons why we do it. Number 1, don't forget this is a legal requirement. So it's a mandatory by the government. In Saudi Arabia, it's a mandatory by the Ministry of Labor, Civil Defense, by GUSI, by all those important organizations, as well as the insurance requirements. So we cannot run the business without having the risk assessment. And let me tell you, recently, with the updates in the labor law, chapter 8, there is a very clear requirements to conduct a risk assessment in the company. So it has to be done. There is no doubt about that one. And every company, they have to conduct it. It's a mandatory requirement. So this is the first reason. The first reason is it is a legal requirement. Second, if we do a risk assessment, it will increase the awareness of the employees. Yeah, I mean, imagine that the risk assessment will be done with all the the entire employees who are working in different departments. Say, for example, we have a risk of collision. So many of the people are injured by the forklifts. So if we do a risk assessment, it will increase the awareness of the people, because the forklift drivers will be involved, the warehouse supervisor will be involved. So this will increase the awareness among the all employees. So we will get more awareness. So and more awareness, that means more involvement, and more involvement means more commitments to safety. Number 2, by the risk assessment, we will be able to determine the existing controls in place. I mean, do we have existing adequate existing controls to prevent accidents, to prevent injuries, to prevent losses? And what are the levels of the controls? And next one, number 4, do we need more controls? Maybe those controls are not adequate, so we need to increase the controls and invest on them. Yeah, for example, we have so many accidents by forklifts, and we found out our forklift drivers are not trained. That means they don't have enough numbers of trained and certified forklift drivers. Then we might need to increase the number of certification and training for them. And last but not least, the 5th cause, and this is very important for business, is risk assessment. For sure, it will help in reducing the cost and how? Because it's a proactive measure for preventing accidents. Yeah, it's a proactive, better than being reactive. So for sure it will reduce the cost by being more proactive instead of being reactive. So these are 5 reasons why we need to do risk assessment. Let me just go quickly and recap what we have said. We said, number 1, it's a legal requirement. Number 2, it will increase the awareness among the employees, for sure. Yeah, and you will be able to determine to which level your controls are adequate or no. And the 4th one, what more we need. And the last one is how we can reduce, or it will help us to reduce the cost by being proactive instead of being reactive. Yeah, so these are 5 reasons for doing a risk assessment. Let me quickly say those 5 points in Arabic as well. أنا بتكلم. السلام عليكم، أنا أخوكم مهندس طه خليل من مكتب شياك للسلامة. حابب أتكلم على خمسة أسباب لماذا نعمل تحليل المخاطر؟ ما هي ليش نسوي تحليل المخاطر؟ تحليل المخاطر هو رقم واحد متطلب قانوني، يعني متطلب قانوني إجباري من حسب قانون العمل السعودي، حسب متطلبات التأمينات، الدفاع المدني إلى آخره. وفي التحديث الأخير اللائحة التنفيذية للسلامة كان واضح أنه لابد من عمل متطلب قانوني فيها عمل التحليل المخاطر. رقم اثنين، تحليل المخاطر حيساعد كثيرا في زيادة الوعي، زيادة وعي العاملين، هذا أكيد. وأيضا إذا عملنا تحليل المخاطر حيساعدنا في تحديد الضوابط الموجودة عندنا، هل هي كافية غير كافية إلى آخره. ورقم أربعة، ماذا نحتاج من ضوابط إضافية. والخامسة وهذه مهمة جدا في هذا الأيام، تحليل المخاطر حيساعد المنشآت في تقليل التكلفة، لأنه هي بادرة استباقية، فأنت بتحدد قبل ما يكون عندك مشاكل، بتحدد المخاطر وتشتغل عليها مبكرا، فبالتالي حتى توفر تكاليف على المدى البعيد. And finally, let me say, I mean, if you need more information about how to conduct a risk assessment, you may reach us. We'll be able to help you. And thanks very much for watching this video, and we'll be very glad to receive your request. Thanks. Bye. Cheers.